all human behavior has patterns to it, right? And so does misconduct. So we were trying to detect these patterns in email and other unstructured data, and to develop models that would act as an early warning system. Because why do we have to wait to look back in time to figure out something bad is going on? So we looked at, these are some of the data sets, and you'll see, so we looked for all different kinds of like financial fraud, conspiracy, insurance fraud, financial statement misstatements. And so we looked at all different kinds of corporate misconduct. And then we took basically the email, and we really used Relativity for this. So as email isn't unstructured, right? It's really semi-structured data. It's got metadata and it's got text to it. And the metadata can tell us quite a lot about when and who is talking to whom, right? But what's interesting is we took the basic metadata features and derived a bunch of others, right? So you can tell, is this an internal communication only? Is it internal to external? Does it include a personal email address, time of day, day of week? Does it have attachments, right? So we developed all these other features from the basic metadata, right? And this is one of the ones we showed, right? So these spikes in fraud-related emails happen at certain periods of time during the day, especially in financial statement fraud, right? Or like it said in the video where, I mean, this makes some sense when you see the data, that when you're manipulating financial statements, most of the time you're gonna be doing that is just before the financial statements come out, right? It's not rocket science, but it is data science. And so we then did a bunch of text mining, right? So we started with the metadata, and then we did the text mining. So similar to what's going on with any text mining tool, right? They're finding patterns or clusters of words that went together and words that people are using. And so this is just a word map. Don't look at it too long because there's some really bad words in there. So the words that people use the most in these kinds of communications, right? And there were some low occurring, high impact words. So things like dishonest and prohibited and fib and graft, and you can think of a bunch of others. This is one of my favorites. So here's some of the top words and phrases that appeared in fraud-related emails or in misconduct-related emails, right? Some of these are a surprise, right? Like call me or come by my office. Well, we found the reason that is because people didn't want to leave an email trail. So we found one of the most important predictors of misconduct is when someone tries to siphon a communication off of some kind of electronic stream, like come by my office or call me, right?